Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Marts Weld Shop, episode number 9. We're going to try and get to the steering stick from the Jeep-Later. And we're going to try and give this thing a home alignment, you know. So what we got here, you've seen the episode of the steering shaft, or not the shaft, the front googly garbage that I put in, all the links and whatnot down here. So we got our shaft. I was gonna go in the house and get the information on where I got the steering stick. I got it off the Amazon somewhere. I don't know, it was like 70 some dollars. I figured, you know, instead of me traipsing around Wisconsin looking for this highly elusive steering stick from these old Jeeps, which are all crushed now in the junkyard or recycling bin. They're probably a spaghetti-o can or something now. I don't know. So I bought this one, brand new. No messing around, you know, and I was just praying. It was gonna fit, you know. It worked out in my favor. Imagine that. So I got this stick here, and if you can look at it, it comes with all these little grub screws and a nut to lock it down, you know. The only thing, I got to do some changes to it because, like right where this one is, there was a bolt that went all the way through the stock one. And I feel a little bit more comfortable with it being bolted all the way through instead of just these little grub screws, and there's kind of some slop in there. And the same with down on the bottom here. There's, on the stock shaft of the pump here, there's a little I didn't want to say it like in the last one of them videos, but that's going to get cut off because it kind of hits the U-joint part right in here. So I'll pull that off and I'll let you see what that's about. And I got to drill that out, and that should be fun. So, and then other than that, everything fits. It's got some grease. It's got some grease in here. This part slides into that part, and I don't know. I might get rid of these. I was thinking maybe a welding, you know, around here, get rid of all these, or just plug welding the holes. Just, you know, on an S10, you need as much clearance around this area with the brakes and the headers, depending on what headers you're going with. So that's where we're at with that. So I'm going to try and, I'm going to pull this apart quick, and I'm going to cut that little boob off and go from there, you know. And hopefully that, let me adjust this a little bit. You know, guys, amateur hour again. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing. Doesn't want to go that way. So we'll kind of get you in. Hopefully I shoot some sparks at my camera here. Yeah. So we're going to pull this out of here. And that's the only thing holding it in. I got my steering wheel kind of straight on the inside of the truck. How long that is. They give you a long one. You just want short ones so you can just Loctite them in. So that'll go up, I think, yep. That comes off, that just slides out. So we're gonna basically drill that hole out. Where'd the bolt go? Guys, what'd you do with my bolt? Anyways, it's a big bolt, and that ain't gonna work, because this thing is a little bit, she's thicker than the stock piece. So we'll have to put our own fancy bolt of whatnot in there. So, but over here, I'll show you that little thingy sticking out right here. This thing, we got to cut that off so it doesn't mess with the U-joint thingy. So we're gonna get at that right now. And guys, don't forget, when you're cutting with this stuff, I should have a handle on here. It's flying. Your specs. Put your spectacles on. You know, save that little piece of junk from going in your eye, because you attempt it and it's always going in there. So, yeah. These are my dad's Mart back in the olden days. Way back when. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, this is wrong already. Like butter. Now the hard part. It's gonna be drilling out that doohickey. So I'm gonna grab my drill here and hopefully the drill bit. Hopefully this here, is that the size? I'll give her an attempt. See which one fits in the hole here. Yeah, it's that big one. Better start small. So, where are we gonna do this? I don't have a bench set up on the floor. We'll get one right here. Oh, that's my bench. What's that? So, where's the hole there? That one right there. We're gonna blow that all the way through somehow. I better start with a small bit. Give me a sec, okay? Just give me a sec. All right, guys, we got her set up. We're gonna go through with a small bit here. It's like a 1/4 inch. Kind of fits the other hole with the threads. Just kind of lining up as, oh, I got grease on my hand. Oh, I tell ya. Nice and slow, guys. Don't wreck the drill bit. Doesn't sound good already. Go through there. Whoa, boy. Whew. It's a lot of work, guys. All right, we got her through there. So we're gonna switch to the next size. This is where the fun begins. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad news. Drill out these here threads. This is gonna be terrible. Yep, gonna be terrible. He just wants to roll around. I ain't got a vise, guys. I do, but it's tiny, okay? Yep. Look at this. Look at this number. Again, this is what a guy does when he ain't got the right stuff, okay? Somehow you get it done. I don't know. This is real world stuff. I ain't that Dick Rawlings guy with the Grape Ape Garage. All these guys in the back with the tools, vices of their own, and drills at work. Get in there. Oh boy. She's right at the end. She's at the end. Just go. Got it. Got it. Oh, I still got to go through another size. I'm in trouble. All right, you don't need to see this. We'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, back at her here. We got her drilled out. You didn't have to see all that. It's all the same, you know. Well, got her drilled out. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? What did I do with it? Oh, it's on this side. All the way through. Yeah. So we found a bolt and a nut. We're gonna put it on that way. The stock one isn't gonna work because it's too short. So we're gonna throw that on and we're gonna go from there. So I'll set you up right here. Bring you on in a little bit closer, maybe. And hopefully, where? There's a flat spot on here too that's going to line up for one of these here grub screws. So we didn't have to get the bolt perfectly the right size of this hole here. Get in there. Of course it ain't lined up right. You're gonna get in there and you're gonna like it. I'm not liking it. I have to grab my drill again and go through it. Give me a second. Again, guys, this is real shop experience. It doesn't always work out like it does on the TV. Where's that gonna go? Oh boy, now I did it. Couple of those. Oh yeah. We found a washer this time, actually. And one of them there locking night locks. Yeah, fancy gear wrench. Oh. This is difficult. It's a turn. Remember back to science. Ugh. Incline planes, block levers, and tackles. More grease on my hand. Oh, I had a mark for my steering wheel. And I'm gonna try and get this in here. That's crooked. That's crooked. That's about straightish. There. Here we are again, guys. Stumped. I don't know if I got a tap. I should have a tap for this. See, these are all metric. I got standard taps. So what I'm gonna have to do here, which I forgot while I was preparing for this video, was where are we at here? There's a flat spot down in there, if you could see, probably not. But I'm gonna drill a hole right here so the grub screw hits the flat spot of the doohickey. So I'll have to get back to you again. Jeez. Sorry. I wasn't prepared. Okay? And then the rest of these here grub screws, I'm gonna put some Loctite on them, just for that sense of whatever. And I might end up burning them down a little bit because they're kind of long. I don't like them sticking out like that. It makes my brain goofy. It just doesn't seem rightish, you know? Especially on really long ones. Why? So, like I said, I wanted to kind of weld it and make it cleaner, but we'll figure it out, so. Alrighty, boys and grills, we got that hole drilled out. We got her tapped in here, and we actually drilled a little bit farther through just so it would put a ding in the shaft here, so the bolt's got something to catch itself on. I don't know if you can see that there, right here. Just a little extra precaution while doing this. So what I got is just a 1/4 bolt with a nut on it to, just like the rest of these, you know, lock down. Oh, we're gonna stick that in there. I need the hole. Right about, yeah, right about me. I'm a little socket here somewhere. Your lock nut ain't tight on there yet. Get that in a little doohickey. Not like it's gonna come out, but you never know. You just lock this one down. If I can get at it here. Oh, there we go. So then the rest of these, I'm just gonna, you know, pull them out and, well, maybe I won't. I had my thingy around here somewhere. Where the wrenches go? You guys, I always do this to myself. Well, you get the gist of it. You guys don't need to see me tightening these useless little bolts here, but basically in a nutshell, this is the steering shaft. We're gonna tighten all these grubs. I'm gonna put the short ones in there. Tighten these down, put a little Loctite on them. Just for the good measure, you know what I'm saying? And so well, there's my oh guys, if you can see what's happening. Wrenches were under my tripod stand. So next on the agenda, I had these sweet little things back when I was a mechanic over by Carl. You know, I used to work by Carl. And then they were throwing these out. And I was like, you're not throwing them out. I'm taking them. I didn't have to sign them out. I was taking them because they were throwing them out. And it's not the fire truck factory. So you don't need to sign them out. So I got these sweet, here, let me turn the light on here. Maybe. There it is. Got these sweet alignment do-jobbers here. And I got them, you know, sitting on the 0. And we're gonna try and get this thing somewhat of alignment. So it can kind of go down the road straight, at least until I get to Carl's to get a real alignment, which I probably never will if this thing goes down the road right. It's just the right thing to do. So I'm going to do some measuring. Now Carl says just a good starting point is to have the front wheels kicked out, toe out, guys. A little bit toe out, like 1/4 inch compared to the back. It's a good starting spot. So I kind of know this camber and caster stuff from racing the RC cars. Yeah, I do that in spare time. Me and my buddy Farley. Actually, Carl does it too, but he races the off-road. He races the on-road, 4-wheel drive, the cool stuff. It's exhilarating. Well, anyways, we do all that monkeying around with caster and camber and turnbuckles and stuff. So I do that at the fire truck factory, but I just put them on. I don't do the measuring. Well, kind of, but whatever. So we're just going to measure the back. We want maybe a 1/4 inch smaller from wheel to wheel across, you know, from that wheel to that one over there. Smaller than the front. So we just want a little bit out on the front. So we're going to go with like 1/4 inch. So I'm going to set you down and we're going to do some measurements. And we're going to try and get it so the links down here, these here, are basically the same length. And I'm going to measure off of this here bump steery, or no, the bumper. I don't know where it used to hit somewhere. Well, maybe it didn't. Here to a point that I got marked. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got a little purple mark right there on both of these. So we're going to try and get them equal. And we're going to give her a little couple cranks. And that's why I got the alignment things on there, because they move easier than the ground, you know. So bear with me here. And we're going to do some stuff. So now I'm just measuring from rim to rim, equal back here, guys. It's not perfect. This is backyard stuff going on here. What do we got? We got about 46 1/4 back there. And oh boy, no, that's in the way. That's in the way. We got about 46 in the front, so she's a little pigeon-toed. Pigeon-toed. We want her to be out. So if she's in, she's a little clumsy coming into the corners, you know. But if she's out, she's a little more reactive. Might be all right if it's a little more dumber, you know. It doesn't get squirrely on you. And you go flying off like a Mustang into the crowd of people. And somebody catches it and makes a YouTube video. I don't know. I think my brain hole again. So I got them set at 0. I gotta measure these in here. Real quick. 11 1/4. A little more than 11 1/4, so we're gonna shorten this one up over here. And that'll, wait. If I shorten that up, that's gonna bring the tire more pigeon-toed. So we gotta make this one bigger on this side. So, watch your threads, or you could go check your numbers on the thing. It's at 0-ish. I'm gonna make sure. Just gonna make sure. Right on the money, sucker. Oh, which way is it going? It's getting bigger. So, check her again. She's 11 3/8. What do we got here? Pretty close. Pretty close, guys and girls. I think we're going to go with that. We're just going to check the old steering wheel. Make sure it didn't move around. This is the nice thing about not having a back window in. Looks pretty good. Real good. And almost lying. So, with that being said, we're just going to go with that. We're going to tighten it there. Well, I should probably measure again, right? Okay, I will. I'll measure it again, okay? I don't know what changed. Or I went under. I have to go under again. It's got to be accurate. Thing keeps getting in the way. Oh boy. 46 1/4-ish. I should have shortened up the backside. No, guys, I ain't got no fancy plumb bobs and whatnot. I'm gonna give her a little more. I'm gonna make her maybe 11 1/2-ish. Because it's pretty equal right now. Is it fine? It might be fine. We're going to leave her there for now. We'll let Carl do the fine tuning, you know? So that's that, guys. We're going to put a wrap on this here video. And, you know, we're getting some more work done on the 10. Today I might go to the junkyard. I found me one of them there, Blazer gas tanks over at my lady's cousin's grandpa's daughter's nephew's place. And that's all they have left of the truck is the gas tank sitting out there. So I might take some measurements. I'll take you back here and show you what I was doing. I got her back on the wheels, guys, with the old, the leaky Ford. Oh, she ain't leaking anymore. So maybe it was just, man, it's cold in here, guys. It's like, it's cold outside again here in Wisconsin. God, this place, you never know when it's going to be winter or summer. It's like winter here, like 8 months a year. Yeah, that's right, 8 months a year. So, man. So, anyways, also, I put back here from, because I was watching the guy from Canada, and he put the gas tank in the back too, but he had the cool, like, Camaro rear end in here with the Independence. You know, he had that all welded in here. Oh, well, I almost took some time. Anyways, I had this trailer hitch that came with this truck. The bed was filled when I got it from, I'm going to call him S10 Ken. That's what I call him. That's what he is on my phone, S10 Ken. So he's the one that sold me the truck. And he had a bunch of parts stacked up to build this thing. And he had a dude that was supposed to build it, but I don't know. I think that said Josh. He might have commented. I don't know if that was the guy, but yeah, he's in town here. He wants to come work on it with me. That's fine. Come on over, dude. Come check this thing out. But he tells me in the comments that this is an 85 body from the North Dakotas. And the frame is a 92 of the unknown regions. But it's, like I told you guys, it was nasty. And as if you might have seen in the last video when I was really close to the rear end here, how chunky. You know, it's just, it's chunky. It's not holy, but it's chunky. I had to weld a spot back there where the leaf spring goes on just to sturdy it up because there's a hole in that. So anyways, back to the trailer hitch, guys. I got the trailer hitch kind of mocked up. I didn't clean it up yet because I'm still in the mocking processes. And I'm gonna bolt it in for now in case I get another frame. And that's gonna be used to possibly hang the blazer gas tank in this here section. You know, the trailer hitch is there, and maybe go off of this here cross member. It'll probably fall out on the road somewhere because it's rotten. It's freaking rotten, dudes. We'll find out. But yeah, and hopefully, if my measurements are wrong, the trailer hitch part won't go through the roll panty hole right there. That's what we're shooting for. And then I'll put my license plate. I got this piano stainless steel hinge. It's like 4 or 5 feet long. It's at work. I gotta sign it out yet. I'm gonna sign it out. Take a chunk of that and put it spring loaded like the olden cars had, you know, with the gas and the bumper back there. I'll be able to bring that down and I'll be able to haul my little thing if I had to. It's just the little trailer hitch, the little kind. So nothing heavy back here. I ain't pulling implements and things. I'm not a farmer. It's okay if you are a farmer. I appreciate you. Well, anyway, that's what we got for this video, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell thingy. Tell your friends, come on back for another episode of Marts Weld Shop. And I'm not sure where we're going from here, but we might start on some, you know, deciphering some wiring. And there's piles of wire in this thing. I don't know where it all came from or why. But, and I'm also going to have a windshield installed. A guy in the area, he's going to come by and put me a windshield in. And I might attempt the rear one again. I heard a few things from some peoples on how to possibly do it. So I could save me $7,500 right there. Hey guys, we're on a budget, you know. And again, this is just another S10 video. But I hope I can show you something different than anybody has. And I'm not trying to do the same video everybody else is doing. So until next time, guys, peace. We're out of here.